as groom, would exchange their vows beneath the rose arbor. Emma would wear the lace veil and train Parker's mother had made out of an old tablecloth, while Harold, Parker's aging and affable golden retriever, walked her down the garden path to give her away. A selection of Barbies, Kens, and Cabbage Patch Kids, along with a variety of stuffed animals, lined the path as guests. "It's a very private ceremony," Parker relayed as she fussed with Emma's veil, "with a small patio reception to follow. Now, where's the best man?" Laurel, her knee recently skinned, shoved through a trio of hydrangeas. "He ran away and went up a tree after a squirrel. I can't get him to come down." Parker rolled her eyes. "I'll get him. You're not supposed to see the bride before the wedding. It's bad luck. Mac, you need to fix Emma's veil and get her bouquet. Laurel and I'll get Mr. Fish out of the tree." "I'd rather go swimming," Mac said as she gave Emma's veil an absent tug. "We can go after I get married." "I guess. Aren't you tired of getting married?" "Oh, I don't mind. And it smells so good out here. Everything's so pretty." Mac gave Emma the clutch of dandelions and wild violets they were allowed to pick. "You look pretty." It was invariably true. Emma's dark, shiny hair tumbled under the white lace. Her eyes sparkled a deep, deep brown as she sniffed the weed bouquet. She was tanned, sort of all golden, Mac thought, and scowled at her own milk-white skin. "The curse of a redhead," her mother said, as she got her carroty hair from her father. At 8, Mac was tall for her age and skinny as a stick, with teeth already trapped in hated braces. She thought that, beside her, Emmeline looked like a gypsy princess. Parker and Laurel came back, giggling with the feline best man clutched in Parker's arms. "Everybody has to take their places." Parker poured the cat into Laurel's arms. "Mac, you need to get dressed. Emma—" "I don't want to be maid of honor." Mac looked at the poofy Cinderella dress draped over a garden bench. "That thing's scratchy and it's hot. Why can't Mr. Fish be maid of honor and I'll be best man?" "Because it's already planned. Everybody's nervous before a wedding." Parker flipped back her long brown pigtails, then picked up the dress to inspect it for tears or stains. Satisfied, she pushed it at Mac. "It's okay. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony with true love and happy ever after." "My mother says happy ever after's a bunch of bull." There was a moment of silence after Mac's statement. The unspoken word divorce seemed to hang in the air. "I don't think it has to be." Her eyes full of sympathy, Parker reached out, ran her hand along Mac's bare arm. "I don't want to wear the dress. I don't want to be a bridesmaid. Okay, that's okay. We can have a pretend maid of honor. Maybe you could take pictures." Mac looked down at the camera she'd forgotten hung around her neck. "They never come out right." "Maybe they will this time. It'll be fun. You can be the official wedding photographer." "Take one of me and Mr. Fish," Laurel insisted, and pushed her face and the cat's together. "Take one, Mac." With little enthusiasm, Mac lifted the camera, pressed the shutter. "We should have thought of this before. You can take formal portraits of the bride and groom and more pictures during the ceremony." Busy with the new idea, Parker hung the Cinderella costume on the hydrangea bush. "It'll be good. It'll be fun. You need to go down the path with the bride and Harold. Try to take some good ones. I'll wait, then start the music. Let's go." There would be cupcakes and lemonade, Mac reminded herself, and swimming later, and fun. It didn't matter if the pictures were stupid, didn't matter that her grandmother was right and she was too young for the camera. It didn't matter that her mother was getting divorced again, or that her stepfather, who'd been okay, had already moved out. It didn't matter that happy ever after was bull, because it was all pretend anyway. She tried to take pictures of Emma and the obliging Harold, imagined getting the film back and seeing the blurry figures and smudges of her thumb, like always. When the music started, she felt bad that she hadn't put on the scratchy dress and given Emma a maid of honor, just because her mother and grandmother had put her in a bad mood. So she circled around to stand to the side and tried harder to take a nice picture of Harold walking